We can see the stream.
Sure.
Yeah, this is high production.
You guys hear it?
So yeah, we are
Oh.
getting. We were going to like the merge shot of the desk table. Then Muselk, you can introduce the stream, and then I'll cut to Cerny and he can introduce the rest of the Discord. If that is okay with everyone.
Yeah, it's fine.
Sure.
How do I introduce the stream? What am I saying? I don't even know what we're doing.
No, just like hello, welcome to the stream. Your intro, and then I'll cut to Cerny and he will take up the rest.
Sold.
But yeah, if everyone is it ready? Oh, observing is not ready. 1 moment.
You just give me the server.
Here's a contract I like to call your certain doom. Either you kill my past self and I get my soul, or my past self kills you.
Yep.
It's a shame we don't have any soldier voice lines. That would have been so perfect for this segment.
Just play the Screaming Soldier on repeat. That'll sum up my 300 ping European TF2 experience. So with donating, are you in the run for the scattergun, or
Yes, you are. Also,
I thought you don't
also
need
the
to
Stadium
donate.
Islander, but we don't have footage
No
from that. I
purchase
think.
required.
No, yeah, no purchase necessary.
Look, on one hand, I'm like, it feels wrong to win, but on the other hand,
Be pretty
I
cool
feel
to
like
have.
it is an Australia Mylander.
Wasn't
And,
it?
we gotta
Wasn't
bring it.
Isn't there some
bring it
guy
home.
that's making these props that you can just buy online?
You can, yeah.
Okay, we
There's
are ready to get this thing going. I will cut to the desk. I will count you in, Musak. You can then welcome to the stream. I will show Cerny, and then we're good.
I don't have the server details yet, or is that
that is what we're working on together. Oh, we're working on that. In the meantime, we
Roger,
can like
roger.
have you guys talking, and then when you get to connect, just join ASAP, and then we'll take it from there. At least like just having banter with you guys is good for stream.
Sounds
Danny,
good.
you trash. You
Dang.
got him.
Oh my god.
Oh, actually, like if I barely go on Twitch. When I do, like and I think it's like sums up TF2. No matter since
And
when like
you're
I was playing.
live.
Oh, okay. Oh, hello.
Sorry about that.
What?
Yeah,
Am I
you're
on?
live. Yes.
Okay, cool. Hello. What's going on, guys? It's the Overwatch then Fortnite sellout here, apparently, according to community consensus. Welcome. We've got some OGs, and Banny is going to airshot me on 250 ping again, except this time I'm the guy on 250 ping. So, yeah, rolling it over to you, person who knows more about this segment.
Welcome to the Time Machine segment, where we look at. I'm sorry, by the way. We look at how TF2 used to be like. Only fitting that we bring back Muselk for this, right? You're coming back for the game just because it is. No, didn't you?
What it used to be like was way worse content creators. These days, man, you guys got quality.
Yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Besides Muselk, we do have Banny joining us as well.
Hello.
We
Nice
have.
to be here, even though it means we're all old if we're here.
Wait, what's the time
God.
for you right now? You're in California, right?
Yep, I got up at about 4:45 to be here for this. It's just
Wait,
past
what
5
is the
a.m.
time? What is the
It's
time?
just past 5 a.m. over here.
Okay, see, it's
Unexpected.
past 12. I was hoping I would win the worst time zone allocation, but no, 5 a.m. That's worse.
I respect it. I respect it. We also have Heavy's GPS.
Hello. I am here too. glad to be here.
Yeah, just to join us. And last but not least, FoeKoe as well. How's it going, bud?
Hey, I'm good. Just chilling.
Just enjoying. Well, so we're going to be looking at a sort of past of the game of TF2. You know, I like to consider myself like a latecomer to the game, but to be fair, because I only started playing after it went free to play, but to be fair, that was still 12 years ago. This game is ancient. This game is very old, and it's gone through numerous, copious amounts of changes that are impossible to comprehend because so many things have been changed so many times that we're just going to look at what the game used to be like at certain points in time. At least that's how I understand the thing to work, perhaps. So I think we're starting off at the very, very start. Launch.
When did you first play B4nny? Like what was?
So I played basically on launch of TF2 because my brother was excited for Portal and the Half-Life expansions, and so we had a pre-order of the orange box, and so kind of got to play that right away. It was kind of just an extra, inclusion in the orange box for us. It ended up being the one that had the most value.
I feel like I was a pretty late comer. I was 20. Realistically, not realistically till like 2012. I think I played it first in 2011. 2012 a bit more. And I remember in 2012, because I was at boarding school where we didn't get like external internet access, I would like download like all the VODs of like pro games, and I would literally rewatch the same pro games like 20 times because it was the only thing I had to watch when I was at boarding school. And then I think uni got into rock jumping, and then off from there.
The rest is history. Do you remember any of the pro teams you used to watch back then?
I know the fanboy might have been one of them. A couple of clips of you might have been there. Yeah, I think is it Pure? Was he the medic back in the day? So funnily enough, Harblu, he's the reason how I got the name Muselk.
Really?
Which sounds so dumb. There was something just about the Harblu thing, and then I can't explain the logic to anyone, I'm half insane, got to the Muselk as I don't know, for some reason it aligned with the smoothness of it. So Harblu is the reason I used to watch him a lot of Soldier. And then other than that, my laptop was just stocked with scrim VODs, jump montages, and just all that shit.
That's awesome. By the way, have we introduced everyone that's in the segment?
So. I mean,
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
else yeah.
No, only the big ones. The small ones don't matter.
Okay.
The server is open for anybody in the team to join and stuff. Just enjoy 2007 TF2 if it actually does work eventually.
Oh my god, my hats are gone! What happened?
Okay, so
My expensive skin.
just go.
Don't have any of those.
I just decided to change team because I prefer the color blue. The location of B4nny is completely irrelevant.
Has no bearing on it whatsoever.
Absolutely not. How dare you?
Hey,
Look, I've already been shown up on stream by this guy once and had it clipped and had it sent to me about 700 times. I don't need to get airshot by him again. I've learned my lesson.
So, I don't know about it.
Oh, I was like, where are my items?
Yeah, no, it's 2007, buddy.
Stolen.
There's nothing. There's no
Yeah,
items.
we've gone back in time. We're now back in the old days where things
I was
were
like, where's
worse.
that? You told me I paid a whole lot of money for a strange. It's
Oh
great.
god, the
that-
train.
I know.
At this point, you paid money for the game, by the way. This wasn't even free to play. Also, we just got a huge donation by Awan.
Oh wow.
$47 in items, matter of fact.
Damn.
Thank you very much, man. Smiley face is all he's got to say for himself. Oh well. Appreciate it, though. Appreciate it. Thank you
Yeah.
very much for that.
Okay. Projectiles on ping. No, I'm just leaving. I'm not doing this.
It's too much.
Yeah. So when we started, when did FoeKoe? When did you start playing TF2?
I think around 2012. I mean, I was still 12 years old. So I was pretty young.
Not too far off me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember playing on a crappy laptop, and I really enjoyed it. I played like what's the CP Orange?
Oh yeah.
The weird
CP
map.
Orange,
I
yep.
used to play that a lot, but because I couldn't run any other map.
I don't even know you, and I've already lost respect
How
for
big
you.
it is.
But then I bought like I had like a summer job, so I was saving up for a decent PC. I bought like in a supermarket, and I remember the day I got it was the day the High Tower Events map came out, and I just played that all night.
I just remember having this just like I feel like there's since TF2 I've never had this happen. The like depth of like obsession and involvement with like for me peak was when the Pyromania like Pyro update with Secret Diaries happened. And just like running that ARG, like everyone speculating, being obsessed, like just like the passion of the community. Like I was in so deep, man.
It was crazy. Like around that time, because I started playing in like 2011, a few months after the game went free to play, and I somehow managed to like get all my classmates at the time. Like we were like 13, 14, right? I managed to convince like almost all of them, like, hey, this game's pretty cool. You should check it out. It's free on Steam. By the end of the year, everybody was playing it, and when like Pyromania and MVM hit, everybody was losing their minds. We were checking update pages on our phones, like the crappiest smartphones possible that we got as hand-me-downs from our parents. Like every day when the Pyromania update pages dropped, when the video dropped, Meet the Pyro, it was insane. This is the biggest event that ever happened in our lives.
I think that like, you know, I've actually never thought about this before. That update, because look, I used to be the biggest Valve fanboy, but I think that update also potentially in hindsight kind of summarizes like part of where things started to like Valve. I lost respect. Not to be toxic on a beautiful TF2 stream, but the Secret Diaries. I was big in the trading community. I would spend time in trading servers, talking with people, and like Secret Diaries, I was like, oh my god, they've added this like super rare 1% drop item. Surely they've got this plan for it. It's gonna be this thing. And then it was just like, it got to the end, they're like, yeah, no, it's all nothing. It's all burnt. This one, I mean, it's burnt, but you can wear it.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that was funny. So I probably date back older than all of you because I played Team Fortress Classic before Team Fortress 2 and played Team Fortress 2 as soon as it came out. And I remember playing Medic in Team Fortress Classic, and there you were basically like an anthrax-giving soldier where you would just rocket jump with these concussion grenades and give anthrax to people. That was contagious, never expired, and I was like, yeah, this is fun when I do this. And then I get to TF2.
So Medic was offensive, like an offense.
Yeah, he was like the best class, basically, in that game.
But like you would like damage dealing.
Yeah, you had a shotgun and you had this heal. You could heal and you could also give anthrax to the enemies, which is basically the plague power-up from Manpower. That was contagious and kept ticking damage until the target died. And if they touched another player, they also got it. So that meant if they ran into spawn to get health, they infected the entire spawn. You would get like, you know, a wipe because everybody just died. And I thought that was fair and fun.
That was extremely fair, yeah?
Yeah.
Very,
Maybe
very
that
fun.
has progressed just a little bit.
Yeah, so then when Team Fortress 2 came out, I was very hyped. You know, I was part of like something called Half-Life Radio, which was like a podcast that was really bad. But at the time, I was like middle school. I was like, yeah, this is the best. This is so cool. And then that Team Fortress 2 comes out, and Medic doesn't have any grenades, and there wasn't like auto heal. You had to hold down the mouse button to heal. So like after you play like, you know, a 40-minute Dustbowl round, like you have carpal tunnel in your finger because all you've done is just hold down M1 the entire time. And
But you didn't have auto healing, like where you just like.
no,
only
like
press
the
one.
option to turn it on didn't exist.
Yeah.
So
Is everyone else getting arrows flying out of a head?
Yeah.
I was about to say.
that is the future trying to escape into the past, and it's just an error.
You can't destroy sticky bombs.
Wait,
guess
what?
that didn't used to be a
You
thing.
can't.
You can't.
Wait, is that what's happening here?
Of course,
Yeah.
Starlight is already
So-
dying.
My team
Why is
also
not playing
can't
demo?
fly check.
Like your old competitive days. You were. To be fair, you did go back to it last season. That is. You've
Yes,
been like
that
doing
was
a
a
bit of
throwback.
a throwback
think-
with the demo play. That's true.
We think 5CP is stalemating now. Like imagine you can't even get rid of the stickies.
Well, back
Yeah,
in those days,
and
nobody really knew what they were
Playing
doing,
well.
right?
Pyro had no air blast.
Yeah.
True, that's true as well. Demo must have been broken at launch. Now I think about it. Holy.
Oh,
God.
demo was really good.
Are we implying that he's somehow fixed now, or like?
They nerfed him a lot. Let's say it like that. At least demo
Yeah.
mains keep complaining about it whenever I go to TFTV. Every week there's a thread about sticky bugs or something like that.
It's crazy that stickies used to be better,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they're still so good.
Like, even when nerfed a lot, it's still like the best weapon in the game.
Yeah.
What would your hours be, Benny, between what, like basically scout, soldier, demo?
I'm actually like evenly split more or less. Like, yeah, one third on each basically. So I did reset my hours at one point, but right now my stats page says about 5,000 on soldier scout and then 4,000 on demo.
Back all the time.
Dude, I actually just had. Remember, I was saying that like I used to have those like TF2 montages on my computer at school. I swear one of them, and I think it was you, Ben. I think it was. It was like left a sticky trap under like. It was like either under a piece of wood or on like the lip of something near a point, and the point got captured, and it was like judging the amount of time it would take from the point getting captured for them to begin walking forward, and then detonated it and like dropped the Uber and like. I just remembered that one.
Oh yeah, that's the first clip in a video called B4nny Legacy. But back when I was a demo player, the sticky traps were like my specialty for sure. And exactly like you're describing, it was all like visualization. You lay a trap and then you just like close your eyes and just imagine where they are and detonate and just pray that you see the kill feed light up. So that was probably the best blind dead I ever got in my entire life. But actually on this map, on Well, I used to get accused of cheating when I used to play demo because of some of these like sticky traps I'd get. And I had the craziest one ever. I don't know if I can demonstrate it, but if the red team will cease fire so I can set up this trap. I don't know if they'll let me, but I'm gonna try and get all the way to mid. I had the weirdest sticky trap on this map. Oh, they're not letting me get there. But basically, I had a trap on middle.
You've got me as a medic. You're gonna get there this.
Oh, you know, okay. Let's get Uber so I can demonstrate this trap. While we build Uber, we can
Yeah.
we can talk about other things.
Guys,
so.
just like my Try Hard Tuesdays, everyone just pocket medic Benny.
Sure, that will go well. What could possibly go wrong?
So I'm looking over the document that we have that lists all the changes. And back in the day, you know, the pistol shot as fast as you could click because there was no automatic fire. So if you could click like a million times a second, it would just do that and you would just like one-shot everything. And I'm trying to do that now, and we've coded it, but it's like super buggy, but it works.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you just tell me what the OP things were?
What the OP
That could be
things were?
abused? Yeah, just like
well-
what can I abuse?
Oh. Well, you don't want to play engineer because you know your dispenser is only one level and your teleporter is only one level, and it's like
can
level
move it,
one.
right?
yeah.
And you can't upgrade it, and it costs 125 metal. And yes, I'm not sure when they added the minigun resistance for the sentry, because that's like a hidden stat that it has. I'm not sure if that was
crazy to me.
present. Yeah.
Like the creator, because I remember I always think back about like starting YouTube. I'm like, dude, I got to 100k subs using like a headset mic. Like the standard back then was so low. When you were talking about the changes, I was like, I went on this just like
Oh god.
thing a few weeks ago watching, you know, there are videos breaking down like every update for every class and like how they progressed over time. And
Oh no.
oh my god. Yeah, awkward. Let's just
It's okay. I would have
pretend
said
that
to
never
Uber, but I didn't want to interrupt your
Like,
your
but-
conversation.
Well, I was gonna say, like, it's freaking nuts these days. The quality of like content that TF2 YouTubers are making. They're
Oh, yeah.
making like documentaries
they're making
that are
whole
like
movies.
Netflix ready on just crazy levels of detail and production value.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's like YouTube in general, right? Just like,
Yeah.
just like the
These days-
level has like raised like an insane amount.
No, I actually, dude, like, I would say
Oh.
most games have a pretty.
Oh. Sorry to
Oh!
interrupt. We just got a $200 donation.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Alex decides to drop $200. Says hey TF to connect. Muselk, HiGPS, FoeKoe, B4nny, and the chat. How are y'all? And also enjoy some $200 or 2,000 Norwegian kroner.
Well, right now,
That's
I'm
my country.
pocketing
That's a
some-
lot of money.
I'm
Must be Norwegian.
pocketing some trash demo who keeps making me drop Uber.
So,
like,
I'm playing engineer, and I was like, I'm gonna build a level 3 sentry, and then I'm going to carry it into the enemy base.
Right, yeah.
Big
do that.
mistake. I can't lift it. It's glued to the ground. I have to destroy it.
That's 3 years from now, buddy. You gotta wait a bit.
Yeah.
Was it really
God.
3 years later?
That was the engineer update 2010. Yes.
Yeah.
how did
yeah.
people
Wow.
live?
I don't think people liked playing engineer before then. I'm
Oh.
pretty sure it was awful.
People didn't like playing
No,
engineer until
no, I
Uncle
loved
came
playing
out.
NG in 2007.
Oh yeah.
Because people would just
Dustbowl?
feed into sentries. They didn't know better. They just
There
keep
it is.
walking in, like on gravel pit. You could just lay a sentry on B and you could rack up like 20 kills with one sentry.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you build a
Before
sentry,
earlier, it seems like
you
pretty
get
much
like
the same.
1 kill, and then a demo man comes and destroys everything, or some spies like doing some fucking ballerina moves, sapping your sentry.
Dude.
We've gotten so good at this game, man. Would have thought that
I-
after 1.5 decades, they get good.
No, dude, but
Yeah.
like most classes, when I came back, I was like, oh yeah, same in terms of like the skill set sweats have. Spies have progressed to this whack era where now like trick stabs are just known. I was like trying to kill spies and they were rocket surfing my rockets like all the time. It wasn't rare. And then like strafing over and behind me while uncloaking from a dead ringer and backstabbing me. And I was like, oh my god, I've missed out on some shit.
To be fair, I think spy mains had to get inventive with how much they've butchered that class. That like
Yeah.
the old dead ringer, the old broken combos, they don't really exist anymore. And because people are more situationally aware, they turn around. You know, they gotta get creative. If you're still playing spy in the year 2023, I salute you. Honestly, it's a hard battle.
Very.
Yeah. Spy is definitely like a very interesting class here, because like the Invis watch doesn't pick up ammo, so like you can't extend your cloak, which makes it pretty hard.
We are being dominated, man.
Wow.
This is
Or
what
maybe
we're
we
like.
need to change it up. I'll go medic now.
So yeah,
Muselk,
we also
time for
didn't have
frag.
payload back
Oh, you're
then.
gonna go medic.
Yeah, time for you to frag.
Oh.
Alright.
Yeah. There's no crit screen either. Nothing. It's just stock everything.
Can't switch it up at all.
There's a couple things that I noticed are still modern, like, you know, I still have my hit sounds and damage numbers. If you could disable those, that would be hilarious. But one thing I did notice is there's random damage on pipes. I saw a pipe for 102, and I was like, I was happy about that, but the moment I see a 98 damage pipe, I cry.
The duality of man.
Yeah.
Dopamine release when it's above
He's
100.
100% on point here. Can I just say, I've always said that the demo man is not powerful enough, and I think it was really great for you to call out. Okay, and you can't even medic me. Like, what are you doing?
My bad, my bad.
I'm shooting my minigun, but I'm just hearing 0 sounds. Just nothing, just air.
I remember doing like Div 3 in Australia, and I was so bad because all I ever wanted to do was try and do my fancy rocket jumps to try and take out the medic, and I'd consistently fail. I consistently leave my team one player down, and I think.
When did you discover the market gardener? When did you actually try to implement that, maybe?
I think it was more I discovered rocket jumping, and then I watched what's his name? His like YouTube thing is like a bear. It's like a drawing of a bear, and he did this video that was like, I was always into rocket jumping, and he did one that was like practical rocket jumps. Basically, it was showing crazy jumps you can do in real maps, not just like jump maps. And then that got me obsessed with that. And then I think I did those like videos being like, you know, trying to like be like the fastest from spawn to spawn on upward or sawmill or all that. And then I think from there, market gardening. It was never really market gardening itself. It was like phase montage, like it was just, that was a way to add a bit of like
That was the era.
pizzazz at the end of just a cool jump. It was always about the jumps. It was like, outside of doing fancy jumps, I do not market garden. I only market garden if it's like with
If it's a
cool
clip.
jumps involved. Yeah, but like it's not for the clip. It's that like I love the idea of this like super niche thing being like practical, I guess. I don't know the right way to put it.
Oh
Like,
wow, the demo's reload is slower. I just
Really?
noticed. Yeah. It's
Okay.
well, it feels that way.
Yeah, see, I don't reckon I was playing TF2 at this time.
Yeah, I didn't really play that much on launch because it wasn't really that interesting for me. So I like took a break and I came back when they added the Huntsman sniper rifle because I saw a friend of mine playing it while I was in the army, and it was like, oh, that looks fun. And then we had items, and then medic was suddenly fun again when you had the Uber saw. And yeah, I don't think like TF2 on 2007 on launch was necessarily that good for what my expectations was going into it because they took out the grenade spam. I was so used to like every class having 2 grenades and all that stuff, and everything was just a spam fest.
Not enough spam for you.
Yeah, I was like, oh wow, it actually says donations over our resupply locker. That's really cool.
Yeah, it has a total. in the
Yeah,
game.
whoever coded that is so good at coding because that's not easy to do.
Ah,
Wait, can
That's
Maddie?
neat.
I don't know. Wait, Maddie, are you in this chat? Okay. Well, Matt, I sent Maddie, one of the organizers, a message asking a question. Didn't know who to ask. Okay, I'm gonna try this high ping sniper that everyone's running.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's very much like a kindergarten teacher where it's like, oh yeah, you did it, even though you missed like completely. That's basically how it is.
Also, can you jump out of your skill?
Here you can, and I was like, oh my god. Actually, did you know back in 2007 you couldn't do that?
Wait, they added that after the fact.
No, I was
Or-
one of the people that campaigned very hard for that stuff to be removed, like
Yeah,
way
obviously.
back.
It was ass. I'm glad they removed it eventually.
Yeah, I do remember when I was playing like in Highlander and in higher divisions, we had people, genuinely defending that. Oh yeah, sniper duel being total cancer and nobody being able to hit anything. Everybody just trying to quick scope and mashing control and crouch. Was fun. But yeah, I don't think they have it here. Let's see.
I'm not gonna lie, like
Yeah.
I was not playing TF2 when the gameplay was like this.
yeah,
No.
dude, I am so lost in general.
Yeah.
Where are my hats? Where are my unusuals?
Where's my sparkly?
You know how much I paid for these?
I want to show off my fancy hats that I unboxed. That's only 2010 as well, I think, right? Oh, that's when
also-
they added trading.
I also think like snipers didn't have the cooldown before they could headshot, so you could basically like
Right,
use
yeah.
it as an ambassador. If you hit like mouse 2 and then mouse 1 right after each other, you could basically like no scope headshots. And,
Snipers have a cooldown?
Yeah, like when you scope
Yeah, like-
in, there's like
I did
0.2
not
seconds
know that.
before you can get a headshot. Yeah, so if you're like too quick, you get like a body shot even if you headshot.
Yeah, nowadays. Does this current build have like the instant quickscope?
I haven't checked. It doesn't say in the notes. I'm guessing not.
Oh, okay. I remember this was a little bit before I got into competitive, but supposedly in these early days of competitive TF2, people were considering running a sniper over a demo man because of the quickscoping being so good.
Yeah.
That's
So before the
crazy.
meta had ever gotten to the point where everyone knows demo
Wait,
man
over
is
a
like-
demo?
Yes.
Oh, fuck!
I guess it's just because
insane.
the snipers were so good coming from like TFC and stuff
Yeah.
that their quickscoping made sniper almost like, I don't know, a carry class.
Yeah.
back
So
Guys, hit someone for a 43 with a sniper. That is an OG thing, right? I swear snipers are always 50 these days.
Yeah, that's damage spread. A lot of stuff had damage spread removed, like random damage spread, and I guess
Yeah.
sniper rifles used to also have it, so you can do plus minus 10% or something like that, 20%.
yeah. So you would get like
no, but I
a
swear
full-
snipers don't have damage spread these days, right?
Yeah, no, they
No,
don't
I
anymore,
bet.
no.
yeah.
But at launch they did.
Yeah, so it's like when you played Sniper in the beginning, it was like, oh yeah, I fully body shotted a medic. I was unlucky, he lives. Because I did like 149 or 147. And then scouts could sometimes get one shot by demos if you were
Yeah.
airborne and the pipe hit you and you cratered. You would get like one shot by a pipe.
Who remembers the OG lock and load? Lock and load with the charge and targe? Wait, was it
When
charge and targe? The defensive
Before
one?
it made sense.
Like, massive splash. like crazy damage resistance.
Oh, they disabled the hit sounds.
Oh, they can do that. Okay. Well,
And he's like, take it back.
they're doing
Yeah.
it live. They're doing it live.
But
You
I'm
get-
sure you guys don't know that if you have hit sounds disabled and you hurt someone that you can't see, you hear the hurt sound regardless of how far away you are. So if I put sticks near your spawn, go to my spawn and hurt someone, I will hear the class say, ow!
Really?
Yeah,
Interesting bit of trivia.
interesting. I know a lot of things.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of like your thing, isn't it?
Well,
Can
yeah,
you
I
name
mean,
all of the maps that came with TF2 in 2007?
Yeah, there's not many, is there?
yeah, there was this one, there was 2 Fort, Gravel
Dustbowl.
Pit, Dustbowl, and I think that was, and maybe like a, no, I
There's
think
2
that
more, I think.
Was it 2 more?
Mm-hmm.
The arena wasn't at launch. Trying to think. What was another? Oh, Hydro.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
Hydro. And then there's one more, I think. 5 CP map. Oh, I got trained.
No, there was only
Badlands.
Dust Bowl
Was
Granary.
Badlands
No,
wasn't
Granary was there too.
Yeah,
Granary.
Yeah,
Granary. Badlands wasn't launched yet. That was like 2008.
So it's not a lot of maps back then, and now we have too many maps.
Almost 200, yeah.
Too much choice.
Yeah.
They add 12 new maps every update. People play them for
Yeah.
3 days and then they go back to upward.
Not
anyway,
enough, I say. Not enough.
Depending on how you look at it.
How many maps and how many hats are there in TF2 now?
Oh.
I don't want to think about it.
Couldn't even fathom to make a guess. We could all make
That's used
guesses
to
and whoever's
mean
closest
something,
wins.
man.
It's like guessing how many jelly beans are in the jar. There's like thousands.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember talking
It's
to.
only set up for 2007, right? We're not going to any other points because I remember there was a plugin where you could like go to specific points as well.
Oh yeah.
Like we could go to like I don't know when right before the Love and War update when they rebalanced a bunch of stuff or something like that, right?
Can we
So,
go
like,
right to the update where they added the flog?
That would be 2012 as well, yeah.
Yeah.
The flog at launch was quite the thing.
Well, everything was the flog at launch except without the flog mechanic, so it's just a flamethrower. I can't
What was the
realize.
most broken? Like, I kind of want to say the pain train. Wait, was it called the equalizer back then?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Equalizer
No.
in hindsight, I'm
Before they
like,
put the-
mother of God,
Oh.
what the hell were you guys thinking?
Yeah, I also remember that was very early in like my balancing days, and I was like, yeah, the equalizer doing more damage and you're running faster is actually balanced because you can tell how much health he has by how fast he's running.
Yeah,
Right?
and then he one-shots you.
Yeah, one shots you, and it's like, yeah, maybe it's not that fair.
Oh wow. Just had another $100 come in by Ethan Fish, who just says kaboom. Thank you very much, Ethan. Very kind of you. Thank you for the money.
All right, so we're now back on OG Dust Bowl, and I recall getting the strategy here. So the best class on Dust Bowl is Red Demo Man. If you're not playing Red Demo Man, you're doing something wrong.
I can't see why not. I
Yeah.
can't
Yeah,
see why
another
it would be
thing to
bad.
remember is that the ammo capacity is higher back here too.
Yes.
So the demo has
Christ, I
almost 50
I just looked at our
stickies.
team. It's demo men and heavies.
Yeah.
Like you think the spawn spam of red demos into blue spawn on Dust Bowl first is bad nowadays? It's worse if you can't break the stickies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how do you leave spawn? I'm like, I've
don't-
been
Oh.
it and yet
How
into
how
UA
we leave
testing.
how we lead spawn is very quickly. Is how we lead
Ubers.
spawn.
Just sit at the back, charge Ubers, try your best. Pray to God you can somehow squeeze through these tiny hallways.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then you had the big brain
But there's like
strategy of
stickies
just
in front of you. If you don't have an Uber, it's like what? I have to just die.
oh
Instant death.
free kills forever. Yeah.
That's how it goes.
At least they don't have crits.
I just love I can be so. I don't even have to hide my stickies. I can just straight up just. Put
Yeah.
them on the
What am I
ground.
supposed to do here? It's like
What are you gonna do?
what am I gonna do? I'll show you what I'm gonna do. Can I blast them away? Let's see. Wait,
Might
hold
be
on.
able to do that.
Oh yeah, I can move them. Okay. Ow. Okay.
you
And
can
then I'm
move
dead.
'em.
Thanks, music. Very cool. I had a lot of choice there.
They shot them. I actually think they detonated. I think they shot them.
Yeah,
They
they-
moved to a new path.
you can nudge them around. You can nudge them around with
Oh.
explosives. That's always been in the game.
You know what? I like that because it mainly fucks over the scout, and like I'm happy with that.
Oh yeah, also, you can't do anything about demo spam, because Pyro doesn't have air blast, so if you just mass demo, you win. There's literally nothing you can do about it.
I'm starting to understand why they nerfed demo a bit. I'm starting to get there. Yeah.
I just realized when you have full Uber and accidentally hit the resupply cabinet, you lose your Uber.
What?
You really?
Yeah, I think that's a glitch
can't
or a
resup-
bug with this mod we're using,
okay,
so
okay.
don't touch the resupply locker.
Yeah, I was like, at the start, I was like, I thought about Uber, and then I figured it out. So, fun.
Wait, sorry, you said an abusable bug? What was that? Medic, Uber.
Oh yeah, so
opposite.
if you wanna play medic and lose your Uber, you just touch your resupply cabinet.
Yeah.
I thought it was you get a free Uber.
No,
That's-
this is the
No,
old
no,
days
you
where
lose it, you
like
lose it.
glitches was bad, like it got worse. So, ah! Sorry, I died.
I feel like the beam length is also a bit shorter, but I'm not sure.
I don't recall if they changed that.
I don't know, might just be in my brain.
Respect the blue fat scout just running to last, braving the storm, almost getting the cap too. You love to
I
see it.
preferred when I was on Banny's team. So wait, if you're saying just if you're an
just
engineer
one. Cool.
and you see stickies piling up in front of your
Can't do
sentry,
anything.
Oh, it's dead.
Your option is to just get fucked.
Just
Yeah,
die.
yeah.
That's
The
all
option
can
is
do.
you lose your building. That is the only option you have.
There's no counterplay involved here.
There's literally no counterplay. Like, oh, an Uber demo? Yeah, he can just go where he wants. Which is why I think we need more demos on blue.
We just won.
Yeah, you did just win too.
Yeah, we just win.
But I want to win harder.
Already rolling them, man. What more you want? Doesn't get any easier than this.
Oh yeah. But this part here is pretty brutal though. Like this part.
All of
Still
Dustbowl,
to
be
this
fair.
day, this is hard.
Like, Dustbowl is the perfect example of how the map design in TF2 has evolved, right? Because it's basically pulled straight from TFC. Like, the layout is very
Oh, yeah.
similar, as far as I remember. And you can tell, like, they were like, oh yeah, tight corridors and all that stuff, it worked in TFC, so obviously it's going to work in TF2 nowadays. Every new map that comes out has, like, insane jump lines that you can get from spawn to mid rolled out in 0.2 seconds. You can chain together ramp slides and sync jumps and whatnot. The skyboxes are as tall as the Empire State Building. You can go wherever the hell you want nowadays. The maps are so much more open compared to most of these old maps. Like, pretty much every map released before 2009 like had this design philosophy where they're like, oh yeah, hallways. Points connected via hallways. Have fun.
Yeah, and we're also 19 versus 19, so we're more than the max back then too, which was 32. So 19 versus 19 Dustbowl. I'm not sure if we can get past this first joke here as blue.
As long as you have enough demos of exchanging spam, it should be over.
There's so many stickies, I can't do anything!
Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah, because like back in Team Fortress Classic, there was like instant respawn. You just died and you respawn and you ran back out into the spam fest. But here there's like, you know, downtime between living.
I'm just
Beginning to look a lot like
what
Dustbowl.
they really were thinking with this map in particular, though.
Yeah, you
Like
just
how did they expect people to ever get out of spawn without?
one step out and you get dead. Just instant
The fact that there's only one spawn door is also hilarious.
Yeah.
If Red Gas gets far enough forward, you can literally just spawn camp forever.
I'm getting
Yeah, don't-
flashbacks.
Don't get any ideas, Red Team. Do not spawn camp us.
Surely
yeah.
you're not watching the stream and listening in.
Yeah. It's not like it's easy to do if you go in with like Uber demos, because we can do so much about that, right?
This map also is just very chaotic. Like I have trouble figuring out what is going on.
Could like the admin kill the entire red team and see if we can push even when they're all dead? Because I don't think we can. By the time we capture, they're back and we're dead, right?
Anyway, I'm gonna read a couple of donations that came in, even before Muselk's donation, because I don't know if they've been, you know, read out and stuff like that. Yeah, we had $25 by Fun is Cool, saying, this was during a sandwich segment, right? I'll have you make a vegan sandwich. I want to eat it. Yum. $10 by Consulting Burrito. Another 25 by Batricity. Luke Reed with $20. 25 from Two Fort Radio saying pet to Sylvia now. There you go.
Beautiful. What's the donation total?
Right now we're sitting at $18.4 thousand raised in favor of Special Effect. By the way, that's what we're raising money for, the charity of Special Effect, helping disabled people still have a chance at gaming. Also, sweepstakes. no purchase necessary, but you can win a bunch of prizes. You've got the little slider to just show, and you've got signed fight songs by the Valve devs. You've got a handcrafted artisanal Australian scattergun. You've got a bonk tumbler. You can put any liquid you like in there to drink out of, preferably. 2 Spycrab plushies and a signed Monopoly set as well that you can actually play Monopoly with. So that's pretty cool.
Well, if you want to add some virtual items, I will add. Wait, what? Check what the hats are called again. I got my unusual bone chilling. Oh wait, that was the collection. Unusual splitting headache with acidic climate. I will also throw in a Tesla coil nasty horseman. These are all A tier unusuals, and I will gift wrap the original Rancho. I only have one Rancho Relaxo emote. The original Rancho Relaxo emote, if anyone wants it. If we reach 15 before the end of the segment.
It's a little bit of a tall goal. 530, 570 bucks to go.
Look, I was told what objective to set, and I'm a man following orders. I've got hats that I don't wear, and I feel like this is probably going to be a better use for them.
Share them with other people, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Another $50 earlier by Pengerxan. Thank you very much. Some item
$50
donations
closer.
by Derper
Rancho Relaxo.
$9 in items by Dawbax. Just had $6.90. What a funny joke by T-Dog testing their mom's credit card.
Wait, did you say T-Dog?
T-Dog, yeah.
God damn it, that's one of the people in my living room. He always does this, and he always says his mum's credit card.
So he's doing this to taunt you.
He is. He consistently. Wow. Okay, so you really can't leave spawn.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
this is gonna be the next 7 minutes. Just like
Blue doesn't get to play now.
Didn't study this map in Six's Div 1, did you, man?
Can you give Blue crits for like a minute? Like guaranteed crits?
I don't think that will work. Because the
I don't
problem
think
is
that would
getting
be
out.
Oh.
Like how are we gonna? You need to actually aim at people, but if you're just gonna get spawn camped by stickies.
I also remember talking to people very early when before sixes were a thing, when they played 7v7. Right. That was a thing back in the day, where you had 2 soldiers, 2 demos, a heavy and a medic, and scouts were stupid. That was basically the meta back then. Were you part of that, Banny, or was that before your time, or was that just an EU thing?
I was aware of 7v7 and even like 8v8, but I didn't participate in 7v7 back then. I kind of got in right after everything kind of got normalized with 6v6, and the kind of cookie cutter team compositions were already pretty normalized as well. But I did still play a lot of these old maps. Like I have played a match on Dustbowl. There was a version of Dustbowl Pro, because they figured these first 2 stages were viable, but the last stage was where it crossed the line for some reason, so they removed the 3rd stage.
The first 2 were viable?
Apparently.
None of these stages are viable, but also, to be fair, stage 3 is like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, so a match would be like potentially like an hour for 1/2 if it went all 3 stages, so yeah.
I can see it.
I was catapulted a gift.
Oh.
Wait, we're out of spawn, boys. We're out of spawn.
Oh yeah, really?
Opportunity. We're out of spawn.
Oh, I got reclaimed metal. Remember when we used to do crafting as part of a functioning economy that actually fucking worked? I do.
A whole reclaimed?
A whole reclaimed, bro. That's fucking dollars and cents right there.
How much? Order of a hat.
How much is a key worth now? Like how much reclaim? Like 60?
Maybe.
I think that for everyone's mental health, it would be better if we just didn't. Some poor guy out there had all the fuzz.
Yeah. Speaking of items, you can also donate using those. If you have anything lying around that's worth something.
There's probably a marriage. There's marriage that probably collapsed using fuzz. And if
A marriage?
I mean, look, someone probably put their kids' college fund into
like
it.
it's Bitcoin?
Yeah, I mean, is it really different to Bitcoin?
Not really, not really.
It's somehow a more volatile asset than crypto. I'm surprised. Yeah, actually, that's.
It's impressive.
We've managed to create an even more volatile asset. It's a sure thing. can only go up.
Sorry, I interrupted someone saying donate items.
Yes, you can donate using items. If you have strangers' keys, metal, anything that's valuable, unusuals lying around, you can donate using those through scrap.tf. Our generous sponsor marketplace is setting that up for us, making it possible to turn items into money and have the proceeds go to charity directly.
Guys,
So,
10 minutes left. The OG Rancho Relaxo emote. I'm trying to hype it up more than it is. It's a Rancho Relaxo emote. 2 unusuals. We've just got to hit the next tier. Come on, chat.
Let's do it.
get those donations rolling if they have a desire to have a chance of getting those. Otherwise, we save them for next year.
Why can't I hear hello?
The red team still has a base in the shack there.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
I just like all I can do is sit on my sentry. I've now concluded after. What's my pick?
Just let the server aim for you. Makes it easier.
Yeah, that's why engineers were so good back in the days. Nobody knew how to really aim. And then you had like a stationary aimbot that people just walked into.
315.
Oh my god.
Only beaten by Tomato, who is on 350. So
I wonder where they're playing.
I'm like, where are you that is further away than Australia? I feel like that's actually hard to
New
beat.
Zealand. I think New Zealand's the only place I can imagine that would be even
Ah,
further.
true.
I don't know. Maybe they just have really, really bad internet. It's also possible.
True.
Maybe I live right next to the server, actually. They just have really horrible pipes in the ground. Oh, Scott. Hey, what you looking at? Very comedic name, 2-inch dong. Thank you for the $69. Very much appreciated. It's all
Nice.
going to charity. Thank you very much. The pin for my credit card worked. Yay. Glad you remembered that on top of your head. I don't think I do. Oh no. Keep those donations rolling. We're at 18.5 now. $18,504. A little bit to go if you want to have a chance of winning virtual items, but you can still win anything on this table. Just no purchase required. You can just win any of this. Signed Valve merch, artisanally crafted Australian scattergun by our very own Arkin.
I'm actually just scared to leave
Also
my
merch.
sentry, I feel like.
Yeah, we have our own merch that you can buy. It's already 10% off because we hit a stretch goal. So if you want to buy
Is it
TFConnect
unusual?
merch, it's not burning unfortunately, but you can set it on fire. Unfortunately, I don't think it'll last very long. I'm not like a curator of fabrics. I'm sure somebody can like develop something that can both be comfortable and
Gotcha.
lit a flame. But yeah,
Son of a bitch.
I wasn't street sniping, I swear.
I feel like my POV is the worst POV the stream can be on right now because
Yeah.
I've just come to accept I'm going to sit still.
in the corner. Peak gameplay.
Yeah, that's the 2007 gameplay they want, though.
Yeah. But one thing, to talk about 2007, there was no casual matchmaking back then. There was only community servers and the community browser that looks exactly the same as it does now.
It's a wild that they
Unchanged.
never updated that.
Can't improve on perfection.
Yeah, I mean, it's so great. I mean, running a community server, so easy to get people to join. I mean, they just show up in zeros. Yeah, it's a bit rough.
But at least they have some form of hacker management.
Oh yeah, there was a lot
Okay,
of like, there was usually admins there, so they just kicked them. And they
On the
also
level
kicked
of
the ones
ping-
they didn't like.
Oh, yep.
There's also that part. But people were willing to endure a lot of more hardships. Right now, if people are playing a game and it's sort of like bad, like you're joining a team and it's like 6 snipers and 3 spies, you just leave and you requeue. But if you did that back then, someone else would take your spot and you didn't get to play. So tolerance was a bit higher for bad gameplay back then.
I do believe that's one of the biggest things. Like, if Valve ever wanted to put in 2 weeks worth of effort into the game ever again, bringing community server browsing up to snuff in some way would probably be an insane boost to TF2. Like, if you could make it like you can browse community stuff like in Fortnite, for instance, you can just find any map you want to play or any game mode, you can just boot it up, either private session or make a public one people can join, host it through Steam, nobody has to do port forwarding or any
Oh,
of that
you're saying
stuff.
they host the servers.
Yeah. Like in Fortnite, right? You can just like go into the browser, just play Death Run or whatever you want to play, and then you just host
Give
it
each
for either
other
your
the
friends or
simulator.
for anybody else. If you could do that in TF2, that would be crazy because this game's always been carried by community-created stuff. So
Exactly.
Sure shit ain't carried by Valve.
Not anymore. Got a couple more donations. Items, $8 worth of items by Look at Me, saying Merry Christmas, everybody, and $5 out of Adji. Adji. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of communities that goes fairly unnoticed that has like really good stuff going for them. It's just that there's no way to get noticed with the current browser. Everybody's just in casual, requeuing.
People wanna get into a game as easily as possible. Another $53 an item just now from Domax.
Oh, go, blue team, go.
The hell did you just do, Benny? I just see. How do you finish off that many people? What?
Did they all traitor?
I think there might have been a little bit
Oh!
of admin assistance.
My prayers have been heard. Entire red team
we
just died of a heart attack all at once.
Stage 3 Dustbowl.
But I still don't think we're gonna win.
Admin cheat?
Oh,
Blue team,
we're
get on
winning.
the point. No way, we haven't won.
We're winning.
No way.
Oh no, I
We
still
just played
died.
the
Never
whole
mind.
game and
Ah, there we go.
Ah.
I love all
And
the
your
arrows
prize,
on the ground.
Benny, is another round on attack.
Oh, cool!
20 minutes. Of
I
one
love-
hallway.
We pretty much only needed one Uber to break that, but it took us a while.
Yeah. All right, Benny, I'll pocket you, and then we rush this speed run last Dust Bowl last. Let's go.
Not easy.
So okay, I found you.
Even getting out of the spawn is hard sometimes. Even nowadays, man, people just camp all the free doors. I mean, 2 of them are very easy to watch from the little house. They
Yeah, I
have,
mean,
like,
the-
little windows.
I'm getting so many
this-
flashbacks to how
It's
it
our
was.
final
back in the
round,
day.
right? We've only got
Oh,
one
yeah.
more round to get the Rancho Relaxo. which
Oh.
I've heard from many people in the TF2 trade community is a vintage collector's item. Wouldn't want to miss out. Is there still a limit of 8 stickies?
Yeah,
Yeah.
still. It's never changed.
Oh, dude, I remember. Medic's build rate in spawn was slower, so you had to have someone hurt themselves to build Uber in order to have Uber before setup time was over.
Right, yeah.
Oh, that was pain. All right, Benny. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Keep thinking. Just a reminder for chat, for
disconnected.
donators. We hit 19K
Jesus Christ.
before the end of this segment.
Oh my
we hit 19K
God,
before the end of this segment. Muselk will throw in some of his very own items to be given away at the end of the event. So if you want to win some virtual goodies, once owned by Muselk himself, you have a chance of winning them.
The legendary chair that I sat in multiple times.
God, I'm out of ammo.
And-
Throw that one in there
and
as
did
well. Why
nothing.
not? Yeah, just ship it over. Yeah, you got your old laptop you played on back then. Just throw that in as well.
I can
Go
confirm it is the chair that was sat in.
The sentry's down, blue team. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay. You know what? If fucking playing this like it's Div 1 finals, Benny, I need you to just chill out.
I can't turn it off. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
To be fair,
try
capping
hard
the
syndrome
first
over
point.
here.
Capping the first point here is the easy part. After that becomes a bit more of a challenge.
Welcome to
No, no,
hell.
no.
I'm going
Blue team,
engineer.
roll.
We
Roll.
need more
Go.
demo man.
Go, blue team, go.
Map timer is shorter than a round timer. What the? It's supposed to be 20 minutes up there, not 10.
I think now is just the time to say I've never forgiven Benny for beating me on 250 ping in our 1v1. And I'm now going to go engineer purely to spite him.
I imagine you have like a picture of Benny that you punch every night after that.
It's actually a dartboard, but
Oh,
Yeah, right.
You were proposing a rematch. I don't know. Maybe we need to make that happen.
okay. You know what? I was drunk that night. I was saying some crazy things. Like,
Okay.
I get on even ground.
All right, Benny, let's go.
Oh, okay.
That's an early Uber to try and get in there. You got 2 meds actually. Alright, this could if you catch the defense off guard here.
can
could
I
actually be
just
around.
ask if red team could go all engineers? I feel like that would really actually
Oh no.
And,
be of benefit.
I want to see that.
And then we need blue team to go all demos to counter that.
Yeah, you're revealing the strats.
And then the narrative will be that the segment didn't end.
Yeah.
Rage quit.
So we have forever to raise enough money for you to give away your items.
The level 1 teleporter is so slow. You can't support a team of 20 people with 1 teleporter.
Oh, would you look at that? Another $69 by T-Dog.
Ah,
Night from Muselk.
well done, T-Dog. Well done.
You think they're watching it over in the living room? They got the stream pulled up on the TV. Laughing at you.
Unfortunately, I believe that is probably the case.
They're laughing at you. They're making fun of you.
Can we get Terrorbilly's POV on stream? We have recreated some 2007 magic when players realized they could draw with sticky bombs.
Dude, I like continuously like I build my sentry, I go back to the resupply cabinet, and then I come back and my sentry just destroyed. I think like the
Sisyphus pushing the boulder up the hill, really.
It's something.
Yeah,
no,
I
I'm
think
not
the
even kidding.
resupply
I'm pretty sure
cabinet-
it's something. It's something to do with the way that the destroy menu works. Like I can't get off the demolish menu once I'm on it, and I keep accidentally destroying my sentry. That's probably just me being an idiot, but I will blame it on you.
I think just whenever you hit the resupply cabinet, it just destroys your buildings. I can check it out right now.
Hold on, let's see.
Yeah, it does. It just straight up destroys.
Oh,
it.
you know what? It's because you have the
Of the-
gunslinger equipped. It's because you have the
of the-
gunslinger, and it forces it back. So you should probably change your loadout anyway, because the plugin's doing some cheeky stuff. That's probably why.
Le
Has the
spy
stream
crab.
seen
Yeah,
the,
now
blue
it
team?
works.
There
Okay.
you go.
Yeah,
Of
no,
mine,
it's missing all of that. I think the
Okay.
cameraman's asleep.
Okay,
Blue
this
team-
is my
thi-
last
like this
chance.
smiley face is so funny, guys. You guys
This
are
is
missing out.
definitely the first. These are 2007 players seeing a smiley face for the first time.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Oh, dude, were sprays a thing in 2007?
oh,
They were, right?
absolutely, they were a thing.
Wait,
I mean,
what?
it's probably good we can't see them on stream
Yeah.
because giving players the ability to put any image they want in the
Hey.
game is not a good idea.
What about the sign?
That was
The
not a thing.
melee-
Thank
I mean,
God that was not a thing. The amount of
If I had a
the amount
nickel
of,
for the number of swastikas I had to blur in videos over the
Yeah.
years.
Eventually I felt like we had somebody made me a mod that just disables those entirely, so I could actually stream the game because it's a minefield out there, man. It's a minefield, brother. The amount of nude anime titties you see if you're trying to queue for casual or something like that nowadays.
Oh, I
Is
thought you were just talking about Twitch.
Oh,
Why is there grass on the point? Is that OG or is that?
oh, I think that's
That's
some
just a-
taunt
that's just a
shenanigan
taunt.
effects thing.
Wait, like an unusual?
Yeah, an unusual.
Yeah. You can't really disable those.
Like
I guess.
unusuals have gone from fire to grass, basically.
Laws,
Such a big trail.
Oh my God, that's so many sentries. How are we supposed to do anything about that? Oh yeah, wait, we just
Oh,
run
there's
behind.
one
Hey,
pile.
Benny!
What that?
One baddie is all it
Oh,
takes,
there's a
bro.
guy here!
Okay, I'd like to
Oh.
report a war crime. I was just actually set on fire while Rancho relaxing.
Where the whole thing going on?
More M donations by Life is Existing Putis and Churchill Lloyd. Thank you very much, guys. Just a little bit more. Getting tight with the 19k, but we're getting there. We're getting there. About 350 bucks left before we hit $19,000. We can do it during the segment. That would be incredible. Again, you could win some virtual stuff from Music himself.
Like a Rancho Relaxo emote.
The
I
original
feel like
one.
I feel like people aren't putting the value on
The
the old Rancho
original one.
Relaxo. The one that the chair that was sat in those videos that for some reason people like.
That one spot on upward below the stairs. Yeah, that one.
The videos that totally weren't a sign that I was completely out of ideas.
We've all been
I
there.
remember that. Like seeing the videos of people were like, oh my God, he's like sitting on Rancho like really high up.
And he's doing-
Oh my
oh
God!
he's doing the thing. He's sitting in the chair. I'm like, what the fuck?
They'll eat up anything, man. It's
Yeah.
TF2 related, that's all that matters.
The meatier the better.
I remember when you came on the field, Muselk. I'm that old.
On the field?
Yeah, like on the content field, like you just showed up and people
Oh.
were like, oh, this guy's funny, and I'm like, no.
Oh, no. See, what actually happened was the actual funny people, Stir and Gemma, had just quit. And they were like, fuck,
There's a
I guess
vacuum.
we have to watch something. This guy's
Yeah.
the only option. I don't think there was a single other content creator doing stuff.
There weren't
I,
many.
and I was using a headset mic to like 150k because, like, it was all you could get. It's like if you're in the desert and someone offers you, like, dirty well water. It's like, well, what are you going to do? Not drink?
Yeah.
Die, I guess. The only other option.
I think you're being extremely self-deprecating today.
You also are, yeah.
Yeah.
Give yourself a
Think,
little credit. It's for your
yeah.
reason. worked out in the end,
I
right?
like how you said like,
brought-
yeah, no one was making content at that time, and I was like, I was making a lot of content and having very little success.
Look, it's just like it took me and my therapist a lot of years to get over that Banny MGE night.
Oh yeah, true.
It's brought back a lot of trauma. You know, we triggered a lot of old
Really down in the
wounds.
dumps after that.
Just my self-worth. You know,
Well-
I used to believe I was a Div 1 soldier.
Get humble very quickly. Once you
Well,
go
you're
to
getting
the
your revenge
international
now
scale.
because we are getting absolutely rolled right now.
That's because I was a Div 1 engineer the whole time, baby.
See it right there, the Rancho on the screen.
Oh, I'm going on Muselk. You're going down, son. No!
Camion donating
My
some items,
hubris.
asking, can you kick that cone guy off the match? He seems like he's throwing SMH.
Why is chat saying 19, but I see 18.6?
So it is 18.6. I don't know why chat is saying 19. I think they're trying to reach 19.
It's 21 versus 21.
That's 3 more minutes.
Surely they can do it, right? All it takes to get that original Rancho Relaxo right there. You can see in the bottom right corner. It's the one. You can sit in that chair. It's like a throne of some kind. It's gonna be gift wrap. It's gonna have a name on it. You can flex it to all your friends.
Yeah. And then everyone's like, who's Muselk?
Wow.
There's probably a lot of people that start playing the game like that don't even know who Muselk is.
Oh yeah, I mean, TF2 has some turnover. Like there's like this
Yeah.
generation that's always in, and they will have
You're
no
right,
memory of. They will have like a cutoff point, but everything before that is like just a mystery.
And somehow everybody knows Germa anyway.
So you reckon TF? Because my perception was always that it's just got the such a OG loyal fan.
There's a lot of OG
But-
loyal people, but there's also a lot of turnover. It is crazy. Because the game is free and it's such a staple in meme culture. I think everybody knows about it. Almost everybody's played it. It is crazy.
God damn! Imagine if they introduced basic anti-cheat or the most simple updates. My God.
Imagine.
What do you mean? I think the anti-cheat's fine, but I never play casual, so I wouldn't know, right?
Dude,
play one game of casual a little late at night, and I'm like, oh no, what is
I
this?
wanted to make a video during Halloween this year, and I was gonna do the coffin hiding emote. Joined every single Halloween server, was
Bots.
all aimbots, and
Yeah,
it ended up
but-
it was literally 8v8 aimbots and then me.
Oh, man, that sounds fun.
We need
I can't
hashtag
believe they're
save
still
TF2
going,
part
though.
2.
That's 2 years.
Because part one,
Save TF2 part 13. Wait, what are we on to now?
Maybe like 35.
We're getting there. Or we'll have a full season at some point. Only about $300 left, by the way, to hit that 19k goal.
Oh, we have a guy pretending to be a cheater here.
That's
They didn't
funny.
exist back in the day. At least not in this
the
form.
hell? Wait, what killed me?
All right,
Alright,
I've
Adam,
seen.
you know what to do.
Divine
You know
Did I
what?
get put in spectate for AFK?
Yeah, I
What was
guess so.
relaxing?
Peak engineer gameplay, everybody.
Oh, the computer detected you were throwing by not playing.
That's so
Mate, I am the bastion of defense for this entire team.
yeah.
No!
The whole point, the fact that he was able to AFK for this long means that the defense was working super well,
Yeah.
evidently.
Exactly.
So after this, it's our turn to defend, right?
Yeah,
Can
yeah.
we not play this map?
Another hour of Dustbowl, everybody.
Yeah.
After this, can we play future TF2?
TF2 yet to come. That's interesting.
Yeah, exactly. TF2 in 2027.
It's gonna look exactly the same, doesn't it? Exactly the same game. You just boot up a game of casual.
All right, we got this. Come on, spies. Capture.
Easy. Easiest win of my life.
Stop throwing, team.
You only had half the time.
I
to be
love
fair.
that I've nailed it.
You should have had double the time to actually push that last point. You were cut short a
I'm
little
not
bit.
sure it would have mattered.
I'm sure
Guys,
eventually you would have gotten it.
unfortunately,
Hey,
'cause
we're
it's 1
defending.
a.m., my
Hey.
girlfriend is going to murder me if I don't go back. I might have to say bye. But if by the end of this segment people still reach 19, the items will be up the ground. That $3 Rancho Relaxo emote. Don't sleep on it.
worth something. It's worth something to some people.
Usual. They're pretty cool. They're pretty cool.
It's worth something to somebody. I'm sure somebody's gonna enjoy having those. Well, fun having you
Some
on
would
them,
say
Muselk.
it's a coincidence that the lines with me having to play attack Dustbowl against Benny, but I don't read into it.
Well, it was fun having you on, man.
Nonetheless, yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for coming, man. It's been fun.
Thanks
Hope
for having
you've
me, guys.
Blast from the past.
Donate to hit the barrier, people. Get the hats.
Donate to charity.
Yeah,
And
do
also
it.
the charity part. The charity part is
Yeah,
also, that's
yeah.
the main motivation, to be
Very
clear.
important.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Well. I do wonder how much time we actually do have left in the segment.
Well, we can make
stall
this 4 minutes.
We can stall it out for a bit, but you know, all this stuff to get
So
on.
can we agree that let's not go back to 2007 TF2? Could we just not do that?
I think the game has, despite what people say, I think the game does have some improvements that have been made over the years. I think it has gotten better overall.
Oh, we're trapped here until the donation reach the next goal. We have to play Dustbowl. This is purgatory for us. Help!
There's definitely like there's a charm to the old TF2, and I
Novelty.
sometimes wish that I could just erase my mind and just
Good.
experience TF2
I
for the first time.
totally-
But
Sorry.
Those
But,
first ones were magical.
yeah, it feels like a movie. Like when I think back to the old TF2 like pubs that I used to play on, there was just such a goofiness and a innocence to it. Now I just see the game completely differently, in a very like try hard way and very like I don't know, hardcore way, I guess. But yeah, when people say that, you know, TF2 has gone downhill, I do think that it's a lot of that nostalgia talking.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, but that's usually the
it's
case
pretty
with like
clear
a
that
lot of
TF2
games.
did way better
like
now.
whenever
Just
you look at
it with
something,
the rose tinted glass.
yeah, when you look at something from the past, you always, especially if you were way younger, that made up way
Yeah.
more of your life. Like if you were in your teens when you started playing this game, you were that was like
Yeah.
all your life was about. You came home from school, you played video games. It happened to be TF2. Obviously, like that was your life. So naturally, you associated with great times because you had fun. The game's not that much different nowadays. People have gotten a little better, sure, but it's still fun. You want to play it every once in a while. $5 from Ethan, by the way. Ethan the Redhead. Keep them in Dustbowl. He wants you guys to suffer.
Yeah, I
Forever.
also forgot to mention this, but like back then you could crouch an infinite amount of time in the air, so you would just jitter up and down and be impossible to headshot. So if you have like a macro or something that spams control a lot,
Put on the wheel.
and it looks terrible. And instead of removing that, they're like, we're gonna limit it to 2. So that's fun.
The funny barrels
I think the
There's
map
another
is
one,
still the
another
newer
corner.
version of the map, if there's been any revisions to it.
Oh, I'm stuck. Help.
You gotta shoot it again.
Oh, I'm stuck again. I'm just jiggling now.
Get a little cheek, get a little cheek.
Can someone get in? Can someone get in there?
No! Does that
cannot-
mean
you
we
cannot
get to
that.
leave?
I mean, if you guys want to stay in Dustbowl Purgatory, you can keep going. Otherwise, we can go back to the future, aka back to the present, and round off the segment.
Yeah, I think I'm satisfied.
Yeah. I've seen enough terror.
I've seen enough.
That is $6.90 real quick by Bucket Gaming. How long will TFConnect be available this year? I believe it is until January something, like 6th, January 6th. Yes, there will be a show match on that day actually, a little round-off post-mortem thing, the very final day that the donations are open as well, I believe. So, you know, be tuned for that, and merch will be available for purchase until then. Thank you for all the folks who do this wonderful event. Also, Polybrow's car warranties limited, donating $5. I'm here to inquire about your car's extended warranty. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, you're going straight to mailbox. Anyway, that's the time machine segment. This is what TF2 used to be like. As we can all agree, it was a lot worse. It was indubitably worse in every aspect possible, but it was still the game we love and hold dearly to our hearts. It sparks a lot of nostalgia for all of us, and I suppose thank you everybody for joining us as well. For B4nny, FoeKoe, HiGPS, and Muselk, who had to leave a little early. It's been great having you. I hope you've enjoyed yourself as
It's been a
Questions,
pleasure. Thanks for
anybody
having
else?
us.
Thank you. It's been a blast.
We're gonna
From the
go
past.
a little break, and we'll be right back with. Let me just take a quick peek. Maybe some painting, maybe some chill stuff. Just you'll see. You'll see. We're clear.
Okay.
Cool.
I feel
Wow.
like I wasn't
Well-
able really to say a lot.
Yeah. I mean, this was a interesting experience for sure.
Yeah, GG, thanks for showing up, guys. This was at least worth it for the stream. Hope you had
Cool.
fun playing old
Awesome.
TF2 again.
Yeah.
It was something.
Yeah, it was definitely something. Great job to who made this too.
I'll pass
Yeah.
on the comment. You should also be able to write it in the chat.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna head back to bed. So see you guys.
All right. See you,
Good
man.
luck with the rest of the event. Peace.